This is Bilie, Biafra Voice International, aka Voice of Biafra, on a public stand where newspaper is being sold. You can see it on the headlines today. Biafra United Nations invites group to June meeting. We are reporting it live and direct from Onitsha, precisely Opiweka. Biafran group invited to United Nations meeting happening in New York, to be precise, 22nd of May, rather. We are reporting it live and direct from Onitsha. We might take some few interviews to know the reaction of people concerning this very invitation. Hello, sir. Good evening. Good morning. I am a reporter for Biafra Voice International. We're based in London, and the group that was invited, the customary government of indigenous people of Biafra, headed by retired Chief Justice Ezozobo and Bilie Human Rights Initiative. We want to know people's reaction to the news, whether they appreciate what is happening with respect to Biafran agitation, especially now that it has gone through, due process of law. Last year we reported that African Union invited Biafran group to African Union meeting. Now the United Nations. What are your expectations or likes about the very news? How is your reaction to it?
Well, we are very happy to welcome the session or the idea. The idea.
Okay.
We are very happy. We are just looking and we are waiting.
All right. Do you know anything about the Bilie Human Rights Initiative? You have not heard about it before. Have you heard about Biafra having a court case against Nigeria in Nigeria?
I heard that before, but I don't know.
You have not been hearing it again.
Yeah.
We are reporting. We are the media department of the customary government, just like the Hausa people have their customary government under Sharia. Here in Biafran land, we have a customary government headed by retired Justice Ezozobo, the former Chief Judge of Enugu State, and assisted by Dr. Dozie Ikedife, that is the Deputy Chairman, while the Secretary General of the government is retired Major General Joe Achuzie. They are the ones heading this government, and the group, they call it group, but it is not a group, it is a customary government of indigenous people of Biafra. Indigenous people of Biafra is not a pro-Biafran group. We are all born Biafrans.
Yes.
Once you are a Biafran, once you are from this side of the earth, you are born Biafra. You don't register to belong to indigenous people of Biafra. It is not a pro-Biafran, it is our national identity. And we are on road tour to sensitize people or to see people's reaction with respect to this news. Actually, I never knew that the news is going to come out this morning as I'm just passing through, and I saw the news has already come. And we want to get people's opinion if they appreciate what is happening, because many people do not know or have heard about Biafra Voice International or the customary government of indigenous people of Biafra. So we want to get public opinion, because our people in diaspora, what we are doing right now, we go on our YouTube channel and it will be watched all over the world. So we want to get the opinion of our people with how, if they are happy about the current development on this news.
We are very happy. We are very happy.
And people are very optimistic that Biafra will come.
Yes.
Okay. Please, what's your question?
I want to know when and where the indigenous people of Biafra, when did they hosted the Biafra flag? That is, when did they started it?
No, they are, like I said, indigenous people of Biafra is not a pro-Biafran group.
Okay.
You don't need to belong to indigenous people of Biafra. You are born a Biafran.
But we have to, we need to have one umbrella.
Yes.
Because before the indigenous people of Biafra, there had been somebody who started
I know you are talking about our chief Wazurike. Relax your mind. Let me relax. I know. Relax.
We need to be united.
You are very, very correct. You are. That is what I'm telling you. We are not a pro-Biafran group. We are Biafrans by indigenous identity. And Chief himself, Owazurike, you are talking about, knows about it. I was in Owerri 2 weeks ago with him, and he's in touch with Ikedife. If you are in Owerri, you will get our DVD. Very soon we introduce the DVD around here about the documentary for indigenous people of Biafra, historical documentary. You will see Chief on the documentary and all the people that have been working so hard for this liberation movement. So do not be perturbed. It is not another pro-Biafran group. It is a customary administration which everybody is part of as long as you are born a Biafran. It is immaterial which group you belong. It is immaterial. It is immaterial which group you belong or which ethnic group you belong in Biafran land. As long as you are an indigenous person of Biafra. It is not only Nigerians, people in Cameroon are part of it because they are indigenous people of Biafra before colonization. So that is the description. So through the documentary that will be coming out now, is already out, but we don't really have much people that is going to market it for our people to get the message. So you don't need to worry, and we just go on street public opinion to know their reaction to this very news. And that is why Biafra Voice International, I am the anchor of the radio station here in Biafran land, not in London, not anywhere, here in Biafran land. We host the radio station, but unfortunately, it is only streaming on internet radio. We don't have any FM, we don't have any satellite for now. But very soon we get an application. Those of you that have phone, Android, will be able to, through their internet facility, they will listen to the broadcast through their phone and get updates when the next court case is coming. Like the next, after this meeting, the next diplomatic mission, all the leaders, especially our chief, Raf Owazulike, I call it our chief because he is a great Biafran and he has helped to fly the flag of Biafra, immaterial of whomever, immaterial of whatever any person says. We recognize the effort of every good, reasonable Biafran that has fought for our independence in any way. And on 30th May, we are remembering them. 30th May, we are remembering them and we are going to honor them. So all this information, our own greatest limitation now is media. But very soon, our media will be out and people will get the right message. Why we are here is to make sure that people are happy for what is happening on ground.
Yes.
We are very happy.
We are very happy.
Very happy.
And you would like to support the government of indigenous people?
Yes.
Okay, what will happen is that I am residing here in Onitsha. I am born and brought up in Onitsha. And that is why, while I came back from London, we instituted our media here we started a meeting here in Onitsha for our people in Onitsha to get information about what is happening. And as a matter of fact, I will give out my number. Any people that wants to, we already have a meeting here. We'll get them connected with all our people around here so that everybody will be informed about what is happening. No longer would our enemies be telling our own story. We are now telling our own story by ourselves. So that is the message. And also, you don't expect the elites to support the liberation because they are benefiting from this fraud called Nigeria. Yes. It is we, the poor masses on the street, that will make sure we are free from this very dungeon called Nigeria. Exactly. So thank you for giving me your time. I am Asu Zuchinedu by name. And yes, I'm from Oko in Orumba, not local government in Anambra State. And I will give out my number, the studio number. You can call it anytime. We broadcast on internet from 9 p.m. Biafra Voice International. From 9 p.m. Anytime you call from that time, anything you say will be streamed all over the world. You will hear it all over the world through our live stream online. The numbers to call are 0810 420 7522 0810 420 7522. If you have a community here where people come and gather, you can appoint someone because I am only working under the media department. I am not a leader anywhere. What I'm doing now is just my responsibility to inform our people. That's all. That is what BVI is all about. To inform our people. You gather yourselves. You lead yourself. You have your government. What we can do is to link you up with the government of indigenous people of Biafra. Ikedife is at Nnewi. Our office is at Oka. It is not hiding at Kwata Junction. Oka, you go there, you see the office of indigenous people of Biafra. No Nigerian government can ever touch any Biafran. No Nigerian government have the right to touch any Biafran as long as you are a Biafran. All we ask our people to do is to abide by the law. You do not commit crimes in the name of fighting for Biafra. No. We are our people. We are the most respected people in the entire world, and we obey laws and order. We are still Nigerians by force identity, by force citizenship. That is why we want our freedom. But until we get our freedom, we are still Nigerians. Please, you should get that message very clear.
Yes.
We will get our freedom, but until then, we are still Nigerian citizens.
Yes.
But we are Biafrans by indigenous identity. I will give you one story before I just go. A police vehicle team came in a police station where I am buying fuel, and in front of my you see stickers of Biafra on it, and the guy came to acknowledge that he's a Biafran and they believe in Biafra and they would like to be free. So all the police people, every one of them wants to be free because they are all in the ranks of the poor masses.
Yes. Yes.
Every one of them. Everybody desires freedom. Everybody wants his children to go to school. Yes. You will live a good life. Yes. If you at the minimal cost, you can send your children to school. You can feed yourself. That is the message of Biafra, and that is what Biafra is bringing to you soonest. The only time we get our freedom is when we all come. If you hear them on the street, when they come out to demand for their freedom, at this United Nations Congress in New York, definitely Biafrans will be represented there very well. They want to give us an observatory status in the United Nations. Through there, we'll open up more diplomatic channels. Now, the one we had in Nairobi, Kenya last year on African Union, the head of the African Union diplomatic mission is a Tanzanian, and he is in support of Biafra. We visited the president of Ivory Coast. He said that all over and all over again, they will still support Biafra. The president of Gabon right now is a Biafran, Onitsha, the president of Gabon. Is among the children that were lifted during the war. And they are in full support of Biafra. If you go to some streets in Tanzania, you will see Biafran people's name there as the name of the streets. So you do not need to be afraid. All you need to do is to come together as a force. Forget about all the political elites. They don't have the power. We the people on the street, we have the power. When we pull our forces together, they are nowhere to be found. So Bikon, support the government of indigenous people of Biafra, and every Biafran is part of it, irrespective of your group. It is not a pro-Biafra, it is a unity of our people, both from the Niger Delta and all over. We are pulling ourselves together. The election has made it very clear once again that the North and the West will always come together against our people. Like they did in 1967 to 1970, they did it again. So you don't need to be told that we are not the same people with Nigeria. As long as the North is as long as Nigeria is concerned. Oh, yes. So this sensitization is coming to you unprepared. I never prepared to do it.
And we are excited.
And I am very happy that our people are very happy about the situation. Yes. All we want is the people to gather together and be part of what is happening. Because if I didn't come here, you may not know what is happening. Yes. So that is why we need to have a contact so that you always know what is happening. Any person can be here to give you information wherever and whenever there is time. We can call on any of us. We can come and address you and pull ourselves together in an organized pattern. That is the message. I've given you my number. If you are interested to have a contact with the customary government of Biafra and to pull our people together within this area, please feel free to contact me. I am Asu Zuchinedu Peters by name. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. God bless you. Please, I have a question.
Okay, please, what's your question?
The question is this. There is now currently produced the plate numbers, so in which some people are already buying as a Biafran plate number. Is it recognized?
As long as we are concerned, it is Chief Rap Owazurike that will have the right to answer that question, because I am not aware or apart from it. I just came back from London. But for those of you that are here, like I said, we are still Nigerians and we are going to be free. And those plate number is one of the best plate number in the world that we will use when we become independent. That is just the message. That is the message. Right. That is the message. We want you to understand that we are not dividing our people. In fact, we need to come together as our people before we can be free. Right. What our enemies want to do is to divide us into smaller parts, and they will be able to destroy us.
No.
That is what is called divide and rule. Yes. So please, you have to come together. We have a government, but we need to support that government in order to get our freedom. Thank you very much. For those of you that have access to internet, you can visit our website, www.ipobgovernment.org. That is our, and for those of you on Facebook, search for Biafra Voice International, BVI Channel 1, BVI, because your other Facebook page, we lost it. It is BVI, Biafra Voice International. BVI Channel 1 is the current authentic Facebook page. You can give it to your children, your words, let them be part of what is happening, and everybody will get the information. BVI, that's Biafra Voice International, in bracket BVI Channel 1. That is our Facebook page. And as we continue, I'll keep on coming around. Anyone that is interested to coordinate our people around here, in order to disseminate information to them as time goes by, please feel free to contact me on phone, and we'll try to see how we can gather our people together. The same thing happening here is happening at post office, is happening at anywhere where our people normally come around to get information. So thank you very much for your time. I appreciate that.
Please, I have a small question.
Please, your question.
Now my question is, look, I want South and Southeast join together.
That is what we are doing, and it's already being done. Yes, it is already being done. People are coming out from all left, right, and center. In fact, I will get the DVD anytime soon around here when it will be announced. When I have a contact of any of you who normally comes around to gather our people here, I'll give them contact. We'll come here, address you, and give you the DVD to what it only sells for 200 naira. You get all the information you want, and you will be informed, properly informed about everything that is happening. Everything that is happening. So you don't have anything to worry about. You don't have anything to fear. That DVD is an educational tool. All our children need to have it so that they will know where we come from. As na nwere onwe na amalite na gịnị na mmarụ onwe. Ọ mgbe ị maara onwe gị ka ị ama eme gịnị ị achọ nwere onwe gị. Thank you. Thank you. Onwe wasn't any question because I'm about to go.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry? Every part of Biafran land, including the southern part of Cameroon, they are Biafrans.
East and South.
We are not talking about Southeast and South. We are talking about the indigenous people from all the part of Cameroon today, speaking English in Cameroon. They are all Biafrans. Go to the ancient map. That DVD will show you everything. In Nigeria, there are only three countries that were matched together to form Nigeria. The Zamfaras, the Benins, and the Biafrans. It is in the African ancient map before 1884 Berlin Conference. Many people do not know this. We educate our people, we sensitize our people. That is what we do. So, from Benin here down to Benin Republic, they are the same people. They are the same people under the rulership of Oba of Benin. On the Oshabata Kewaya, Bonka Benin Republic, Olundinka Bobatana Nigeria. All the conquered territory in the north by Usman Danfodio, what we call today northern part of Nigeria, are under the Zamfara region. While the Biafran land extended down to Cameroon and other parts of Africa. We had boundaries with Ethiopia. Biafran territory have boundaries with Ethiopia. That is the reason why the First Republic, we have only 3 regions. These 3 regions represent the 3 countries that were matched together forcefully to form Nigeria. The north, Zamfara, the west, Benin, and the east, Biafra. That is the reason why the First Republic Party in the southeast is called National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon, NCNC, led by Zik. That is to tell you that Cameroonians are integral part of Nigeria. The southern part of Cameroon today. The original part of Cameroon speaks French. Understand that. You have to get the history, facts, and so we will get the DVD here. You will get all the information you want. We want you to know that the government of indigenous people of Biafra has come to stay. When we have our de facto government, we are opening up diplomatic channels, and we are sensitizing and mobilizing our people to know what is happening. Very soon, we will get our referendum. That is all it is all about. Thank you very much. That is how it is.
God will be with you and all your group. Huh? God will be with you.
Thank you.
You succeed.
We just finished reporting the news for today. Biafra being invited by United Nations come this May. Actually, the newspaper said June, but it's actually May 22nd to 27th. That is the date for the meeting. This is Biafra Voice International reporting live from Onitsha. Thank you for watching.